I think the biggest draw for me to the piece was the lead actress. I think she really did a very good job at kind of portraying her feeling of hopelessness and especially in the beginning when she's kind of listening to word for word to what her fate is because whatever um zombie type thing is taking over her body, you can see the blue veins, which is like what you're hearing on the radio and whatnot. And I thought that was really cool. I really thought the special effects looked so good. I think the extra pale skin with whatever was used to make the really blue veins in the face and everything was so cool. And I think it was done very, very well. I also really like the overall premise of her like fighting for her baby despite the fact that she's dying. I feel like it's an innate thing, a maternal instinct that no matter what state you're in, you feel the need to take care of your baby. And I thought that was portrayed beautifully, and I thought that was great, especially her having to overcome this physical, mental, emotional abuse, and overcoming no matter what state she was in to take care of her child.
Contains so many of the classic elements of a zombie apocalypse film, including a wonderful radio announcement exposition that really helps set the scene while still keeping the story very contained and claustrophobic in a great and necessary way. The message at the end that this love between mother and child can persist and overcome even a virus is something that is quite universally resonating and allows this piece to feel broad in a really wonderful and emotional way.
This was great use of the short film format. We got such a well-rounded journey and that full, clear beginning, middle, and end conflict and unexpected resolution throughout. Very believable performances, which really grounded the piece. And I loved the ending. I found it very satisfying when it all fell into place. I also thought their attention to detail in creating the atmosphere, creating the tension, creating that sense of unease was brilliantly done. From the intimate framing to the action packed pacing, and then allowing it to settle in the moments where we really needed to catch our breath and let the gravity of it weigh on us. So
This is how you do a small scale zombie film. This is because there's a lot of post-apocalyptic zombie films that try to do too much and try to go all with the special effects and the CGI. This is how you do small scale, not big Hollywood zombie film, where it's like you keep it tied to one like stakes that are personal to that character. You know what I mean? And you don't have to go through the whole world and all of this stuff. So I thought that was dope. I thought the effects was dope. I thought what the contribution to the zombie genre, as far as like what using it to say something about humanity with the whole maternity and then the baby and that whole thing. I think that is a great, pushing the genre, like not necessarily pushing the genre forward, but like contribution to the genre. Like that's something I've never seen before. So I really rock with that.
I loved this setting and the whole plot. The black and white opening scene was very dramatic and it just immediately gets you through what's happening and how the female character overcomes the virus, the will to live and why, how you understand what made her go through that. And it's very interesting and scaringly plausible story. At the end, it's a story about doing what is needed, anything to survive and save lives, but not all lives are worth saving in this scenario.
The performance of the lead was awesome, so focused and determined, which eventually leads to success. The gory makeup is really good, as is the cold, remote location. I thought the eerie sound effects were really believable, notably the axe. I liked the writing in this one. The tension was so high. Excellent radio voice, too. Great pace, direction, and editing.